So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys how to work with creators for your e-commerce brand. So especially this Black Friday, and these are principles that you can apply anytime. It doesn't have to be just Black Friday, or we are in Q4 right now. There's a lot of hype about Black Friday and Christmas, which is coming around the corner. But these are principles on how to work with creators. So if you're an e-commerce business owner, I assume you have to work with creators, be it big creators, be it the small creators. So this is like just my principles on what I do and how I apply these across. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys how to work with creators for your e-commerce brand. So if you're an e-commerce brand, I assume you know how important it is to work with creators. It's very important. You need to work with people. So there's always I always get this question on how can I work with creators? Should I work with the big creators, the micro creators? Who can I work with? Like, who are the best people for me to work with? And I just decided, okay, let me share, because I was recently talking with the brand owner, and she was asking me like, which kind of influencer should I work with? Should I work with the big ones, the small ones? Which one are the most lucrative, and which one will fit my brand? I explained to her, and these are the principles. These are what I shared with her. So I'm going to share it the same with you guys. So if you are wondering who I am, my name is Ian, and in the last 4 years, I've been doing paid advertising. That is Google ads and Facebook ads across our clients. I've spent more than 10 million Kenya shillings profitably across all our clients. So these are just principles on what I've been doing and what I'm actually working. What's working right now, what we are doing right now. So I'm just sharing my experience and what I'm experimenting and what's working and maybe what's not working. So in this video, I'm going to share what's working, what we have been refining over the years. Yeah, so I have a lot of experience when it comes to working with creators. So yeah, so let's dive into the video. So there are two kinds of influencers. There is micro influencers, and there are big influencers. So micro influencers means someone who has followers of between 0 to 10,000 followers. So micro influencers are people with 0 to 10K followers, right? So these are people who don't have a very big following, and these are among the best people you can work with, and I'll tell you why. So micro influencers, these are people who know how to create content. That's number one, but they don't have a very big following. And there's a very big reason why you need to use them. So when you are creating your content, there's an essence of authenticity. You need to be original. Like, people can tell if this video is fake, or this person is just paid to do this kind of videos, right? So creating your UGC videos, these are like my micro influencers. These people are not well known, but they are good in talking to the camera, and I'll tell you how you're going to, let's say, recruit them, and how you're going to work with them. So number one is sell the vision. Like, you don't need to be transactional. So in the common sense of how people work with these creators, they approach them, they tell them, hey, I have this kind of idea, shoot this video, send it to me, then it's all done. But yeah, you can do that, right? But it is not sustainable, and you can't scale that, right? Because it's just about guessing. One video paid you this amount, you're gone, and you go to another one, churn and burn. But the best way how you have seen it is you have to sell people the vision. Yes, everyone wants to get paid. That is their source of income, but there has to be something bigger than that. So you need to sell people. You as the founder, you know, like, where you're going with your brand. You know, like, the vision, the plan you have. So if people they can buy into that. They know they're playing a long game, not just a short game where, like, it's just here, quick buck, quick pennies here and there. But there's a long game. Like, okay, everyone is going to grow, everyone is going to make more money in this kind of relationship, right? So let them know, like, the potential of becoming brand ambassadors. So when you're selling on the micro influencers, these are people who have less than 10K followers. You're selling them on, they're going to become something in your brand ambassadors. They're not just becoming like creators and here and there, like videos and all that. There's something bigger. There's a big game they're playing, right? So let them know, like, the potential of becoming brand ambassadors, and give creators incentives of Let's say you can have retainers where you're paying them per month, which is okay. You can have like a small base where like for their sanity so that they don't quit. But let them give them a percentage of net sales on what they're generating. So this is how you can track. This is how now your website, you need to like Shopify, how you can track how much someone is making like in your affiliate system and stuff. So let them know there is no like cap like there's no limit to what they can make with you. So the more like they get good at creating these kind of ads that convert, the more money they make. So they know, okay, there's a big game, there's a long game they're playing, and there's no cap to what they can make. There's no limits. The limit is only on themselves. If they produce good videos that convert, good ad videos that convert, the more money they'll make. So there's that incentives of you need people need to have incentives for someone to do something that you really want, and for them to go extra beyond, they have to know they're benefiting. So if they put in extra work, they're being compensated wisely. So percentage of sales they generate net. So you track how much they're bringing in, then they can get a percentage of the amount of sales they're generating. So yeah, so let them know there is no cap to what they can make, and don't give creative scripts. So all information and the guidelines on what to do, what has worked before and what hasn't. So when you're working with creators, number one, you have recruited them. They'll be like, okay, this is the plan, this is the vision, this is the mission of the business, this is where I would like for us to be. This is what you can even make you as a creator. So they know the plan. Now, number two, once you recruit them, okay, how are you working with them now? So number one, don't give them script. Like, don't let them not sound robotic. The only thing they need to know is what's the brand and marketing message. What's the message? What's the brand about? What's the message? What do you want to pass across? How are you communicating with your customers? They have to understand the language. They have to understand the customer. So once they understand the customer, now they can create ads around the customers, right? So you just tell them, I want you to be between here and here. So this is the guidelines. This is where I want to be. This is what has worked before. This kind of videos have worked before, so you can create more variations of these kind of videos. Then let them be creative, because people think differently. How people see things differently. Once they understand this is what has been working for this particular brand, this is what they stand for, this is their message, marketing message. Okay, I understand the brand's values and all that stuff. So let me be creative, let me create variation, let me make it more interesting around this information the brand has given me. So now scripts, if you give someone a script, they'll sound robotic and people can smell like this is not something authentic, and people always like ignore. If you sound if you people can smell there's no authenticity in this kind of this content, this kind of videos and stuff. So no scripts, don't tell them say word by word. These are not actors, this is not acting, this is like real life like scenarios. They have to be like as real as possible, right? So videos have to be authentic. People can smell scripted videos. So don't send let them not sound like a robot, right? So authenticity sells. Do something different to get a different outcome. You cannot expect to get a different results if you're doing the same thing. So stand out, be creative, like do something people have never seen before. So you don't have to be like go overboard, but there's that room, because right now in 2025, with the amount of content being produced every day, like millions and millions of content every day being produced, you need to stand out, you need to be different, because people are numb to ads right now. So people are used to ads, so when they see an ad, they're just scrolling past it. But if you create good ads that like people shock people's like wow, this is a very good content like piece, even it doesn't look like an ad, people will buy from you, because there's that essence of people can see you're unique, people can see you're different. So that's what people want. People want authentic videos, creativity. The more creative you are, the more you stand out. So because marketing is all about standing out from the rest. How are you different from everyone else? So do something different to get a different outcome. So I talked about micro influencers. Now the second kind of influencers are the big influencers or early celebrities. So These are people who are very well known, and everyone, when they're starting their business, they're always running for these kind of people, the big influencers. There's nothing wrong with working with the macro influencers or the creators, but yeah, they come at a high cost, and as everyone knows, like they're not cheap to work with, right? But people work with them different. Like people have very high expectations working with them, then they get disappointed. There's a formula on working with these kind of influencers. Number one, they have to, even if you bring them on board, they have to buy into what you guys are doing. Like they have people, like that sense of being authentic is very important, because people can sense that this someone is just paid to do this kind of videos. They are doing multiple different products and stuff. But if someone really values like your brand, and they love your product, they've been using it, they can people can sense that like, this is real. And the best way to work with macro influencers is whitelisting. We call them whitelisting ads. This means running ads across the influencer's page. You don't need, so this is something people actually don't know about, and it's very, very lucrative. Running ads across influencers' page. So the normal way of running ads is someone is running ads from their own brand's page. You're selling whichever e-commerce store you're running, you run across your page, right? Your business page. But when you run across the influencer's page, it's different. One, it doesn't feel like an ad. Number two, there's that essence of trust and credibility. It will convert way better, and we have seen that time and time again. If you use whitelisting, it converts way better. The click-through rate is high. People like trust your brand. Like if you as a brand owner, there's other people endorsing your product, and it's running through the account, it means you're legit, right? So running your ads across the influencer's account is very, very lucrative. So this is the best way. If you ever want to work with A-list celebrities, the big influencers, whitelisting is the best way. There's nothing that has a very high leverage than whitelisting. So whitelisting, there's something called leverage. So you need to have a very strong point of leverage. There's a lot of leverage and running whitelisting ads. So we have seen it work so well. So if you ever want to work with the macro influencers or the creators, use whitelisting. Don't like the one video or that you want to work. I think you have done it or you're trusted it. It rarely works unless you're working with Cristiano Ronaldo or Beyonce or this super. But if it's just someone who is well known but doesn't have that level of influence, you'll be disappointed. And I think most brands have been disappointed before with working with the big influencers. They don't know it can work, but you are not using the right way of working with them, because just posting one video, it can be a hit or miss. It can work or it doesn't, but you have spent your money, and it has, okay, it doesn't work now. He or she has posted your video, but nothing has worked. You can even run on your page, which is okay, but you can do both. But the best way is in whitelisting. The influencers create multiple variations of the ads, then they run the ads across the account, then the traffic goes to the website. So you have seen it work time and time again. Then there's a very big advantage in working with the macro influencers, the big influencers, that is going live. So this is a very this is a cheat code. Going live on let's say for Black Friday or Christmas, going live on that particular day. Someone who has a very big influence going live, but you have to hype it up. So going live on these big events or promo days is very lucrative on Instagram, TikTok, especially TikTok, is very lucrative. If someone has a very big influence on TikTok, Instagram, you can go live simultaneously, different phones on your shop, Black Friday or any big promo event, promo days, just going live, right? Black Friday and Christmas, you can apply. This is a cheat code. No one will, not, I've never seen someone talk about it, but yeah, going live on TikTok and Instagram on the promo days, it's very lucrative. So what I can suggest is build an army of creators of like it's like a family. You start slowly, start with one or two if you're a small brand, right? you're a growing brand. So you're a small brand, you start with one creator. Let's say he or she is making you like 10 videos to 15 videos per month, then you go to two, then you go to three. So imagine you're starting with one creator making 15 videos a month, right? Two creators, that's 30 videos. 10 creators, that's 150 videos. How can you not be profitable? You cannot scale when you have that much volume. And these are not just basic kind of ads or videos. These are things that they are working on it. They know what's working, creating more variations of what's working. You guys be having, let's say, meetings every week, Zoom meetings. You guys are discussing what's working right now. Okay, which videos have been working, which have not, which kind of hooks is the best, which kind of hooks are attracting the right kind of customers. You see, so you have a system. You build an army of your creators. You build like you're building a family. It's a community. So building an army of creators is very important. Start slow, then keep building. As long as you're profitable, keep adding more and more. There's no capacity to what you can say this is enough. You always be adding more. As long as you have the right system, you can build an army of creators who will be pumping for you ads. Because these videos, number one, you're using them as content. Number two, you're using them as ads. You can use them across different platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You get me, right? So yeah, start with one, then this video now you are repurposing them across different platforms, different ad channels and stuff. So yeah, so build an army of creators. Start small, then keep on building. So it depends on how what you can afford and what's your capacity, what you can start with. If you're a brand, let's say you're making more than 5 million Kenya shillings per month, and we are working those kind of brands. So we help brands who are spending more than 300,000 Kenya shillings. So if you're spending more than 300,000 per month in ads, we can help you scale your business. If you are looking for someone who can help you scale past this amount, if you're spending more than 300,000 Kenya shillings per month in ads, spending this amount, we help brands like you scale using profitably scaling, use Facebook and Instagram ads and Google ads too. So yeah, so we help brands like who are spending more than 300K, or they are making more than 5 million Kenya shillings per month to scale. So if you're a brand owner and you're looking for someone to help you, there's a link in my profile or here in the description. You'll see a link where you can apply to work with us. Then my team will reach out to you. Then we'll see on the way forward how we can help you implement all these strategies to your business. So if you're looking for someone to help you out, reach out to us. You can apply on the link, or you can text me on Instagram, the word scale on Instagram. Then we can help you out in implementing all these strategies to your business. Then back to my point. So let's say you are spending. So how you start is on what you can afford and what's your capacity. So if you're spending more than 300K per month, or you're making more than 5 million Kenya shillings per month, you can start with 5. Then you go, like, you keep on adding. As long as you're profitable, you keep on adding. There's no, like, you cannot be comfortable with just a particular set of particular number of creators. So you keep on adding and adding. Then your team keep growing, and you keep on scaling. So if you're small, you're starting out, start with one, go 2, 3, 4, 5 as you go. But you need to have a system. So if you're looking for someone to help you implement all these, reach out to me. Then we'll see how we can help you out in implementing all these in your business. So we help brands scale using Instagram ads, Facebook ads, Meta ads primarily, and Google ads. And if you like this video, I'll appreciate if you like, comment what you maybe you want to see, and I'll create a video around it, and subscribe for more videos like this. So I'll really appreciate if you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.